This is verse 20, the 15th chapter, Gospel of Matthew. Jesus has just corrected the disciples' misunderstanding of what it is that defiles a man. Of course, the tradition of the elders had been brought to Jesus' attention, and the allegation, at least, that he was violating it by authorizing his disciples to eat with unwashed hands. And Jesus says, well, the actual source of defilement in the human person is not the unwashed hands, but rather it is located there in the very heart of the human being, and it's the words that come out of the mouth, not the food that goes in the mouth, that's going to ultimately be the basis upon which there might be defilement. And he mentions some of these sinful behaviors that are latent there in the human heart in the preceding verse, and then with respect to those, he makes this summary comment. So tauta, this is the nominative of the demonstrative pronoun in the plural, so these things. The neuter plural can take the singular verb. That's why we have the literally these things is, but of course in English we bring it over with the plural verb are. So these are, and then again the neuter here, ta koinunta. This again is from the word koinoo, coin, the word for a coinage of the realm, or koine Greek, or various words like that, have to do with common, but can also mean to defile, to make common, or to make profane. And that's the idea here. So these are the making profane. And then the object of this participle, it's a present participle, ton anthropon. These are the things that defile the man. So it's the direct object here of that verb. So those are the things that cause defilement, and then in contrast to it, postpositive de, but to, this is the singular article now, the aniptois, this is the word aniptos. The underlying verb behind this is to wash. It comes from the little root there, nip. This is the negation of it, so aniptois, it's an adjective. In the dative plural, it's going along to modify kersin from care, the word for hand. This is the dative plural. So by means of unwashed hands is the idea. The article here actually associates with the infinitive, and so this is called the articular infinitive. The to eat would be the idea, phago, to eat. The to eat, and usually, at least to help Greek students think about it, you say the act of eating would be the notion, and then in this articular infinitive phrase you have by means of unwashed hands. So the act of eating by means of unwashed hands, Jesus is saying the negation, koino, the same word that we have here, only now it's a verb. This is the third person singular, present active indicative. The act of eating with unwashed hands serves as the subject then of the verb. This act does not defile, koinoi, ton anthropon, the man. So the true source of defilement is not eating with unwashed hands. It may be hygienically advisable to do that, of course, but Jesus is talking here about a moral defiling of a person, which in the Old Testament was associated with the rules regarding clean and unclean. But of course the rule in the Old Testament was intended to be pedagogical, to teach something more significant and at a deeper level, and the Pharisees had simply fixated on the sort of external rules that applied and missed the deeper point that there is that within us. The unwashed hands are within us, as it were, and as the words proceed from our mouths, that is the true source of defilement of a human person.